Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am back with another dupe video. This time it's from Lidl. I recently did a beauty and skincare Lidl dupe video. I'll link it up here in case you want to check it out. But while I was in there, I also noticed some brand new perfumes. Very exciting. So in my local store, they did actually have some testers, which was quite nice because if you are only looking to buy one, you can just try them out and go for your favourite. Obviously, for the purpose of this video, I've picked up all four. I have reviewed Lidl perfumes in the past, but these I've never seen before. So I'm very, very excited to share them with you. The first one that caught my eye was Cherry Love. Now, I love a cherry scent. I knew instantly that this was probably most similar or very inspired by the Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Before we get into each perfume, they are all EDPs, they are all 50ml, and they are all only $3.99 each. Yeah, you heard, $3.99. Absolute bargain. Now, this was the only one that I tried on me for a day to see how long it lasted. So on my skin, this one lasted about 3.5 to 4 hours, which I think is pretty good for a $3.99 perfume. Again, perfume longevity is going to be different on everybody. For some people, they'll feel like it's only lasted 5 minutes. For some people, it might last longer than that. For me, it was about 3.5 to 4 hours, and I sprayed it on my wrist. I never rub it in, I just spray and leave it. I absolutely love this one. I do love a cherry scent, as I mentioned. We're going to give it another spray. It's just so nice. If you love cherry, like a glazed cherry, not like a cherry cheesecake or a cherry bakewell. Oh, so obviously minus the almond, but yeah, very, very nice. Also, what I love about these fragrances, they are vegan, and we know that Lidl products are cruelty-free. It doesn't say obviously what the top notes are in these perfumes, but you can definitely smell the cherry in this. It's pure cherry scent. It's so beautiful. And like I mentioned, I wore this for the day and it was about 3.5 to 4 hours on my skin. I mean, you could still smell it a little bit, but you really had to smell it. But strong, 3.5 to 4 hours, which I think for $3.99 is absolutely brilliant. I think they're a nice size as well. The next one I came across was this one, and it's called Red Lips. Again, EDP, 50ml, $3.99. Doesn't say what the top notes are. When I was in store and I sprayed the tester, the first thing it reminded me of, should I say, was Baccarat Rouge 540. Yeah, to me, that definitely smells like Baccarat Rouge. Obviously a much lighter version. It's not as intense, it's not as strong. I used to love Baccarat Rouge as a evening. It's such a strong perfume. No, I feel like I'm moving away from it a little bit. I have the Zara dupe for it and the Aldi one, and I've just kind of gone off of them a little bit. I find them really strong, and I love a strong perfume, but I don't know what it is. This one is quite nice because it does smell like Baccarat Rouge, but it's more subtle. It's definitely not as strong, but I quite like that. I actually think I prefer that it's not that strong. Even like the red and the gold, yeah, that's what I think. The next one they had available was this one called Bohemian Water. Again, it's EDP, 50ml, $3.99. I believe this has heavily been inspired by Byredo Gypsy Water. Again, I can't be 100% certain because the notes are not on there, but just instantly when I smelt it, that's what it reminded me of. To me as well, I know you can't just go by packaging, but I'm getting very similar vibes with the, with the packaging. I'm running out of spaces now. I always do this. Yeah, I think so. Very clean and fresh smelling. Like nice for spring, I'd say. Or like when you just get your washing out. I don't know, like very, very clean and fresh. It's really, really nice. Okay, my lovelies, we're on to the last perfume. So this one is called Assaulted Breeze. Okay, it's focused now. Again, it's an EDP, 50ml, $3.99. This is what it looks like. Similar style to the Bohemian Water. Now again, when I tested this in store, it was giving me like Jo Malone vibes. possibly, and again, I'm not certain on this, but possibly the wood sage and sea salt, I think. And going by the name Salted Breeze, it's making me more so think that it's definitely a dupe for that. Obviously, I haven't got it in front of me, but just, you know, when you smell something, you're like, what does that remind me of? And yeah, I think it's a Jo Malone dupe, or it's heavily inspired by Jo Malone. That's my thoughts. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. If you smelt it, yeah, it's just definitely reminds me of the Jo Malone perfume. But again, very, very nice. They were all the perfumes I picked up in Lidl. I would say these are brilliant dupes or brilliant perfumes that have been inspired by obviously more expensive brands. Obviously, we all know Baccarat Rouge and Tom Ford and Jo Malone and Byredo are so much more expensive. These are $3.99 each. Still can't go over, they are only $3.99, absolute bargain. I don't go to Lidl that often, but I don't remember seeing these a few weeks ago when I went. So I think they are new. There's not much about them online either. So I do think these are new. Like I said, these are just my guesses as to what they are duping or what they have been heavily inspired by. I think for $3.99, they are amazing. They smell really, really nice. Like I said, they're not intense, but I quite like that. My favourite, I would say, is the Tom Ford Lost Cherry, because I do love a cherry scent. I do actually really like the Bohemian Water as well. Definitely for spring. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give these all away to one of you. If you are interested in winning all 4 of these Lidl perfumes, then all you need to do is comment which one you like the sound of the most, or what is your favourite out of all 4 of them. Of course, make sure you're subscribed to me. Yeah, it's as easy as that. A winner will be chosen at random on Monday the 1st of December. I am hoping, as I mentioned before, to do lots more giveaways in the future. I just love giving back. I love giving back, and I do have quite a large perfume selection already. So yeah, I would be more than happy to send these out to one of you. But thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back very soon with another dupe video. Take care. Bye.